Number 5. This is exciting. Exciting. 3 syllables. We're going to talk about syllables. 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 And the first thing that I want you to know is every syllable has a vowel. They have to have a vowel. It's one of the rules. Gotta have a vowel. Now the good thing is you know all the sounds the consonants make, right? And you know the long sounds and the short sounds, the vowels. And you also know that unless Y is starting a word, it's going to be a vowel. So, every syllable has to have a vowel, right? Here it's a vowel. Syllable. Syllable. Now, when you were first starting to read words, when we were starting, you knew it, at, cat, bat. But I noticed that some of you, when there would be a longer word, would kind of struggle. Well, that's where syllables are going to help you. I mean, if I say a syllable like Ava, yeah, 2 syllables. But how is that going to help you when you're looking at a word and trying to detect what it says? Syllables. You wouldn't take a whole piece of pizza and shove it in your mouth at one time, right? I would hope not, Max. But if you take a bite at a time, then you get to enjoy your pizza. A lot of people, when they first saw this word, believe it or not, because now I know you all know that word, were stumped. What is it? Well, this is where rule number 2 comes into play. If you see 2 consonants together, you split them apart. Now, rab, because there's nothing to make the A be a long vowel, so it's rab, and then it. If I put them together, it's a rabbit, of course. Same thing with this word. Yell, low, yellow. See? You can break apart any number of words. And then when you put them together, once you know how they sound, simple. This word, where would you break it apart for the first syllable? If you said between the 2 F's, you were absolutely correct. Buff, full, oh, buffalo. See? I've got more. All right. Now there are some words. The next rule is if the consonant, you know, like B, C, D, F, G, H, are in the middle of a word, and it doesn't have to be exactly the middle, but like this word, you break it apart here. O, pin. You wouldn't say oppen, so you break it here. This one, now it's acting like it's a long vowel. Maybe because the Y is pretending to be an E. So it's bay, D. It's in the middle of the word. So I'm going to break it in front of the first vowel. First vowel, first vowel. Okay. Don't you love when there's a detective tool you can use when you're trying to read and you have something that actually follows the rules, like syllables? I love it. All right, now, the third rule that helps. Silent E does not count, and vowel pals are not separated. So here we have silent E, going to make the A say its name. Aim. Let's sound it out. Came. One syllable. We're not going to separate them because they're vowel pals. Boat. Boat. Easy peasy. Now, let's look at some tough ones. Can you figure out how many syllables that has? Dog. Clap it out. One syllable. Where are we going to break it up? Remember the rule. First vowel, middle consonant. I'm going to break it right there. Water. Water. Ooh, 2 syllables, by the way. Hoss. We're going to break those 2 apart. Hospital. 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 3 syllables. Ooh, how about this one? Let's see. I'll work with you on this one. All right. Dead. K. Tid. Dead. K. Tid. Vowel, 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 vowel. 4 syllables. All right. Let's see, we're going to break them up between here, so it's UN, un, DER, because we're going to break it between the R and the S, under, stand, bull, understandable, understandable, you see? All right, now this is a long one. We're going to break it up between the S and the P. What's that say? P-O-N. Nothing making the O say its name, so it's going to be ah. Bill. T. Responsibility. If nothing else, notice that each syllable had a vowel. Now, it comes in handy to be able to break up words into syllables so you can digest them and figure out what they mean when you're reading them. But it also leads us a little bit into compound words. That's where you have 2 separate words that have 2, a meaning all their own, different from what it means when you put them together. For instance, meatball. Meat and ball. But together, it's something you might have with spaghetti. Playground. Well, you play and then there's the ground outside. But you put them together, and it's an entirely different thing. Sunflower. Sunflower. Sun and flower. But they break apart like you would break apart any word using syllables. And if you use your syllables and you remember how letters sound when they're vowels or when there's, silent E's, there are a few other rules, but I think that this will give you a good base on how to figure out a word by breaking it into syllables. 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 Gotta love it.